Hello, it's Nancy today. Do you try to live simply? Well, you don't have to have a portable phone. I know. You think, oh, well, I gotta have a portable phone. I want to go outside. But you don't. Want me to tell you how you can have your own phone outside? Well, this is really exciting. First thing you have to do is you do have to make a small purchase. They won't be expensive. If you go to the dollar store, you can get these wires for $1. If you have a box on your wall where you plug in your phone, the phone cord gets plugged in there, well, instead of just plugging in the cord that goes right to your phone, instead you can plug in an extension wire. You see, now in there we have a bedroom, okay? And here I have an extension cord wire that I have plugged into the wall in there, and it's coming out the window. Now, of course, that's a little bit of a gap, which might not do in the winter. And see, I've made this wire. We'll just follow the wire all the way around. See, it goes behind the plants in this window box, which have to be taken in before they all die. See, here it goes over that window box. Now, you probably, if you have good taste, conscientious of social acceptability, that's it. If you like to have your house looking socially acceptable, you will not want a wire across your house like that. No, you'll want to put it down in the ground. You can take an old garden hose that you get from the dump, or one that you see in the garbage at the side of the road somewhere. Take a garden hose and you feed your wire through it, and then you can have your wire so it will look like a garden hose. And it won't be white like that, you see, and you could lay it right down at the bottom. Okay, I'll show you how that works. Here, I've got a garden hose here, which I have done that too. You see, I fed this 14-2 wire, it's indoor house wire. I fed it through this garden hose before I connected it with this connector so I could use it as an extension cord. Okay, so you can do that. That's for regular wire, but you could also do it with your phone cord. Okay, so now I had to add several of these together. I think I have 3 cords together, and you see what's here? You know what that is, eh? That goes into your telephone, okay? So now you take your telephone, you turn it over, and you see you've got one coming out here for the handle. You turn this over. Now you need to have wires that have 4 of those little wires on it, okay? And then you just put it in here like that. Push it hard enough. And here it goes. Okay, now, does it make noise? See, isn't that awesome? It works. So now, I'm sorry, I gotta hang this up. Okay, yeah, this is one hand. So now you have a telephone. Okay, so another thing you need to know about this. See, you can take your phone off and take it into the house when you're not going to be outside. But I have another thing, a little trick you might want to know. If you take handy dandy duct tape and wrap up your connection nice and tightly with go around it a few times, and then put another piece of tape over that at a different angle so you don't have any places where water can get right into the wires. That will keep it from getting hurt in the rain and the winter and stuff. You don't want your wire to short out, because if a drop of water gets in there, that's what will happen. Okay, so now you have a wire. Now, I do have a caution to tell you, if you are going to drag your hoses around, for things like making sure that your plant doesn't freeze, you're going to warm up your plants, and you end up with these hoses going across your wire, and you end up with a big mess. This is not socially acceptable. You must teach your children that this is not socially acceptable, okay? Don't want anybody to think, well, Nancy today does it, so it must be okay. Because I'm not socially acceptable. I try. Okay, So now we have our telephone. So we will come over here, and now then, we can't go through the wall. No, that would not be proper. We will go through the door. And in we go. And we'll bring our wire in. Uh-oh. Better not let it fall backwards like that. It could wreck it. I have to put a doorstop on that or something. I'm all tangled up here. There are a few drawbacks to this. But you know, if you want to live simply, you don't want to have to spend a lot of money on a portable phone just because your children want one. Here we go, you see? Now you can come right in your teepee with your telephone. You can lie in your hammock. And you have your very own phone outside, and it'll ring. You don't have to worry, oh dear, it's crackly, I'm so far from the... Oh, I better hurry and walk back to the house. You don't have to do that, you see? Now, aren't you glad that you watched this video? I knew you would be. Okay, bye.